Over the past 7 years, RuPaul, the most famous drag queen in the world, has brought mainstream international success to drag culture, gaining over 1.3 million likes on Facebook and achieving the status of the highest rated series ever on Logo TV. Drag, to be sure, is the embodied art form of performing the opposite gender to one's anatomical sex. And people such as RuPaul and Lady Gaga with her drag king persona, Joe Calderone, are pioneering the popular appeal and acceptance of drag and transgender identities. My research involves taking these concepts and dealing with how people are going to figure them out, because there is still backlash with these. Take, for example, Mary Cheney, former Vice President of the United States, Dick Cheney's daughter, who just a mere 6 weeks ago took to Facebook to wonder aloud, as Facebook allows us to, about the social acceptance of drag performance over that of vaudevillian blackface. She asked, shouldn't both be okay, or neither? While Mary Cheney sees drag as monstrous, I see it as godly. I see it not as Mary Cheney does, as something that is acting out every negative stereotype of femininity and women, but as proudly and fabulously acting out fierce individuality. I am an academic drag queen. My work involves performing in my body. It involves teaching in my body, and it involves finding the roots for my body, which I find in 19th century British art and literature. I find it in the poetry and paintings of William Blake. I find it in Dr. Frankenstein and his monster, and I find it in Oscar Wilde and his character Dorian Gray. These are my ancestors in my body as much as RuPaul and Lady Gaga are my popular parents. So my dissertation title, Gods and Monsters, means part monster, as Lady Gaga shows us with her project as Mother Monster, part god, or goddess, as RuPaul shows us with his project as the supermodel of the world, and all human, as I'm importantly showing in my research that recasts, recreates, and reperforms these moments of 19th century British art and literature as contemporary drag bodies, as Blakean gods, Frankensteinian monsters, and Wildean humans. I'm getting behind the wheel of this body and putting the stiletto to the metal. As RuPaul fabulously said about his own project with drag, it worked. I worked. You better work. Thank you.